Alright, here we are with Maw of Mischief, aka Death Wish, in 3.26. Sorry for my bad English, it's not my native language. So, I want to talk about this build because it has so many upsides and so little downsides. It's tanky, it has an awesome clear, it's okay when it comes to speed, but it's an ignite build, so you have enough proliferation to clear full maps, and you try to pack as much monsters on the maps as possible so you can prolive most of the times. Because I play this build nearly every season, every league, I think I have good knowledge about it. Not the best, obviously, would never say that, but it's fine, it's okay, I think. So let's start with some things I picked up here. It's an Elegant Hubris because of the minions deal increased damage, mana reservation efficiency, more minion life, and all damage scales with minion life. So we want as many minions as possible with as much life as possible. So we pick up increased maximum life again and more maximum life. Minion damage, increased minion damage also scales the damage we deal with Death Wish. Again, this is the spell we get because of the Maw of Mischief helmet. So all of our gems to push the damage from Death Wish we put in our helmet. So it's only a falling. But with enough investment, it's pretty easy to hit dot cap, and with our perfect Dark Marionettes, we have 4 off. It's it's the best way to scale the damage with minion life and minion damage. So these marionettes repair themselves after a few seconds. You explode them, they deal damage, and then they come back to life so you can explode them again. To have more minions up all the time, we also pick up Stone Golem of Hordes and a Chaos Golem for Chaos Resistance and Chaos Damage Multiplier. The Lightning Golem is only here for our mana rack, since mana rack is pretty important. As you can see, I picked up some mana regeneration tattoos over here. Many of them. And we can pack a tattoo on every node because we have this one, Supreme Ostentation. As you can see, ignore attribute requirements, gain no inherent bonuses from attributes. So we picked this one because we are wearing Reshkelder's Patience, Jade Amulet, so we can ignite and shock all the time. That's because we don't pick hit, always ignite, Shaper of Flames for Ascendancy. We rather take hits always shock. Yeah, we already shock because of Reshkelder's, but we don't crit, we don't have much lightning damage in our build, so we scale the shock via Shaper of Storms. Also, we take Mastermind of Discord because exposure you inflict applies an extra 25% to affected resistance. And again, mana regeneration. And this is because it makes us a bit more tanky. You can choose other routes here. You can, if you plan to use a Herald, or you can go Shaper of Flames and don't use Reshkelder's, but because I already pick up an Elegant Hubris over here, and Supreme Ostentation is part of it, it just is the perfect combination in my eyes. Over here we have a cluster jewel, only Doyanis lesson and smoking remains to scale fire damage, and a medium cluster jewel with blessed rebirth and hulking corpses to scale more minion life. And this we do 3 times. Over here is the same, over there is the same. Helps us a bit with, dexterity, obviously. It's useless, but I could not pick up a better one. Over here we have fire resistance, chaos resistance. But you can also fix your resistance via these nodes and tattoos. Here we have a rune graft. Since reduced attributes don't matter for us, we take the 40% increased global defenses, scale or energy shield, and or armor. Everything's awesome. Yeah, but obviously glancing blows, because we want to get as much block as possible without investing too much in it. We have Tempest Shield and Malevolence and Determination. Good combination for damage and survivability. But you can check all of that in the POB. I already talked too much with my bad English. I'm so sorry. Kinda nervous. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Got more fire damage, more armor over here, more life rack. And yeah, that's basically it. Since we can ignore all the attributes, we don't need any attributes on our items. So we can go full armor, energy shield, resistances, everything that helps us survive on maps. I would not recommend corrupting the Scourge with an additional frenzy charge, or gain an frenzy charge when you kill something or something like that, because if you work with altars on your maps, there's always these nodes, less defense while you have frenzy charges and stuff like that. I just picked attack speed because it makes my shield charge a bit faster. Alright, let's play a map and show what's going on. I will link the POB in the notes. As you can see, it's an okay map. Nothing special, nothing too hard. So this build can run basically everything. If you don't care about experience and leveling, you can run maps with reduced effect of your auras, or reduced block chunks, reduced armor, whatever. But I always try to survive my maps and don't die. So, but you could do it. Yeah, sure. Only thing that really bricks the build is avoid elemental elements, since we are an ignite build. And what sucks is no mana rack. Life rack, whatever, energy shield rack, whatever. We get everything. We get everything via block or via flask. That's okay, that's no problem. But mana rack is pain in the ass, no mana rack. So I always keep a mana flask in my bag, because I run wild temples pretty often with Twist of Fate, so I don't really know what I'm getting into when I throw in a map. But now we run Alva and Expedition. I will do the Expedition, but not the Alva, since whatever. Let's see what's going on. So I don't bother taking the Wildwood right now. So you run around and just press right click to explode your minions, and as you can see, everything dies. No freaking problem. You use Convocation to let your golem appear near you, or your perfect marionettes to appear near you, so you can just run into every pack one after another. If it's not too rippy, at least. Oh, damn. It's with red altar. With this build, I aspire to go as hard as possible. So, as you can see, I have 270... No, bad English. Well, you can read it. Because I grab every mod effect on the Atlas to scale the maps. So I really run the hardest shit I can get. That's not bricking the build. And that makes it hard for me to play any other build once I have this build going on, because it's so freaking strong. It's tanky, it's okay in speed, it has an awesome clear. Would not recommend to play this if you try Legion, because you always need your golems or your marionettes to deal any damage. So if stuff goes on too fast, you just have to run around and wait, and that's kind of annoying. So channel it a bit longer, and as you can see, it's deleted. Pretty easy. Yeah, that's basically the build. You can read everything in the POB, see what's going on, and maybe you will try it yourself and have some fun with it. Again, it's just my way to build this build. I changed so many things this league, Rush Kelder being the most important thing, I think, and going more on the side of Ray Spectrus and taking the perfect Dark Marionettes, because, yeah, well, it's just too good to pick it, to not pick it up. So that's it, and I hope you had some fun and you could learn something, and well, have a nice day.